The morning after the hijacking, the FBI launched the largest manhunt the Northwest had ever seen. Hundreds of agents swept through the forests where the mysterious man known as Cooper supposedly landed. But nature kept her secrets. Every footprint disappeared under layers of mud. Every clue washed away by relentless rain. And every question led to a darker one. Where was Cooper? Was he dead in the woods? Or alive, already blending back into ordinary life? Agents searched for hours, days, weeks, yet not a single trace of the man who jumped into the night. The mission quickly became clear. They weren't chasing a criminal anymore. They were chasing a ghost. With no body, no parachute, and no money turning up, the FBI needed another angle. They began interrogating every man in the region with paratrooper training. Ex-military, Vietnam vets, anyone with a troubled past and the skills to make a jump like Cooper's. Some were eager to talk. Others stayed silent, hiding details that only deepened suspicion. Files piled higher. Suspects multiplied, but every lead collapsed under scrutiny. Cooper seemed to be everyone, and no one at all. The more they searched for him, the more he vanished. While agents hunted in the wild, one man sat quietly in his small apartment, holding a secret heavy enough to crush him. His name was Carlton, an aircraft mechanic who worked close to the tarmac. And on the night of the hijacking, he saw more than he ever reported. A stranger matching Cooper's description speaking to a ground crew member. A brief exchange, a subtle handoff, something that never made it into the official report. For years, Carlton stayed silent, fearing retaliation or worse. But in his heart, he knew. The truth about D.B. Cooper didn't begin on the plane. It began long before he stepped on board. The more evidence surfaced, the more confusing the truth became. Witnesses contradicted each other. Money never reappeared. Suspects vanished or died. The D.B. Cooper case became a labyrinth of theories, some believable, many impossible. But one detail pulled the FBI deeper into obsession. Cooper wasn't reckless. He wasn't lucky. He planned everything, down to the final second. As years passed, one thing became undeniable. D.B. Cooper didn't just escape that night. He escaped history itself. In the weeks after the hijacking, the FBI focused on the ransom money, those $20 bills, the key to catching Cooper. Every bill was recorded, every serial number logged, every detail preserved. Yet somehow, even with thousands of agents and nationwide alerts, not a single bill showed up in circulation. It was as if the money had vanished along with the man who stole it. Dr. Mills, a forensic analyst, examined the bundles for clues. No fingerprints, no tears, no traces of soil or water. The money had simply disappeared, and with it, the last tangible link to the man who jumped into a stormy night and rewrote American criminal history. Far from the investigations and forest searches, in a quiet home miles away, a woman named Linda opened a letter that shook her to the core. It was written by her brother, a man who hadn't been heard from in months. The letter didn't confess anything directly. No names, no crimes. But between the lines were hints that he'd been involved in something dangerous, something life-changing, something he could never undo. Linda asked herself the same question over and over again. Could her own brother have been D.B. Cooper? The idea terrified her. The truth, even more so. As winter crept in, most of America moved on from the hijacking. But inside the FBI, the case only grew larger, colder, stranger. Agent Harris gathered his team for what felt like the 100th late-night briefing. Cooper's face stared back at them from the projector. That calm expression, those sunglasses, the quiet confidence of a man who walked into an airport with nothing and walked out with $200,000. Harris knew one thing for certain. Cooper hadn't acted on impulse. This was a man with training, purpose, and a plan that didn't end in the woods. The more time passed, the more Harris feared the truth, that the greatest skyjacker in American history was still out there living free.